Hi, I'm Harl Arneson. I'm an independent affiliate, and I'm here to tell you about why are most people afraid of success or why they fail to succeed on their own. Sure, we've all been there before. You may be the one who's looking forward to leaving that dead-end, low-paying 9-to-5 job you've been working for years without a raise, and you're getting absolutely sick and tired of working the boss's hours. But then again, you may be the one who prefers to keep your job, but are looking for other ways of supplementing your income. Above all, you have a big dream of wealth, prosperity, success, buying that dream home, that expensive sports car, perhaps even a yacht. The list goes on. You even set up your own goals for a promising future, not only for yourself, but for your family members as well, and especially your desire to invest in the future of your children and your children's children. The excitement grows the more you talk about it, and you set off on that quest as if you're off to find the Holy Grail. And the dream lives on until you've reached that coveted goal, but once reality sets in, the dream dies, you get cold feet, and you do nothing, as if you just slammed on the brakes, too afraid to continue further beyond that point. My question to you is why? What are you afraid of? What is it that causes you to all of a sudden dream about success and then not pursue it once reality sets in? And here you've talked about it, and you've dreamed about it, and you've even set your plans to it for years to come. But what is it that causes you to all of a sudden stop dead in your tracks once reality sets in? Well, it could be for many reasons, obvious reasons. And I can think of a few, and here's my list of the most obvious reasons that could be you.
One of the biggest reasons why people do not succeed is through procrastination, which is a very bad habit. Procrastination is defined as to put off doing something, especially out of habitual carelessness or laziness, to postpone or delay needlessly. This is what most people do. The interest is there, but it's all talk, but then procrastination sets in. A typical procrastinator will say, I want to be a success, and I'll start tomorrow, and then I'll quit my lousy low-paying job. Well, tomorrow comes, and does he take action? No. I'll wait until tomorrow, he would again say. This continues on and on for another month, and he is still standing at the station. Does a procrastinator who says he will be successful actually succeed? Nope. He has not moved forward and is still stuck in his lousy low-paying job. And as the days, weeks, and months move on, he is still unsuccessful and is still receiving a low income, and he failed to carry out what he wanted to do. He might later take action some 6-7 months down the road, but regret the delay by saying, why didn't I do this earlier?
Like most who will admit to it, I was a chronic procrastinator myself, allowing pleasure to intervene with everyday life. But that was before I began to set my priorities straight by using foresight. Foresight could be defined as the ability or achievement of imagining or anticipating what might happen in the future, or care in providing for the future. Imagine if you're a pilot getting ready to land a plane. What is it that most pilots focus on before they land? Well, they focus on the far end of the runway, of course. Because if they focus on the near end of the runway, it would certainly result in a bumpy 3-point landing. But by focusing on the far end of the runway will result in a much smoother landing. Foresight does just that. And the more you use it, chances are you will succeed without worry, and it will certainly reduce procrastination. But keep in mind that when using foresight, always keep your tasks simple, with the most important first, the least important last. Now, as I've mentioned earlier, that I've allowed pleasure to intervene with my everyday life. And it's certainly a very big distraction and is leading cause of procrastination. But always ask yourself this: is pleasure that important to me, and can I pursue it at a later time? Well, it depends on how you perform and how you can get things accomplished. You see, most people fear losing out on pleasure, but it will always be there. And the faster you can get things done, pleasure's right there waiting for you. Always remember the old saying, and keep this in mind: business before pleasure.
Next, the news media and a weak economy. Sure, we all watch news media to find out what is going on in the world, but what is the biggest lifeblood of the media? Doom, gloom, despair, and agony. They thrive off of that and instill fear, using it as a scare tactic toward their viewers. If there's a disease outbreak, they report it. If there is rioting, they report it. If the stock market crashes, they report it. Terrorism, they report it. The list goes on and on, non-stop, 24 hours, 7 days a week. If it is good news, they never report it, and it is due to censorship they keep it from the public. But most Americans cannot live without the news and feel naked without it. They simply switch on the television and tune in CNN, MSNBC, or any news channel they frequently watch and stay focused, what is polluting their minds. Being filled with so much fear about the economy and are told again and again that the cost of living is going up, and automatically people hang on to their life savings fearing that they will not have enough for retirement, and they hang on to their life savings for dear life. What has happened to American values? Why do people believe in all that negative nonsense that the media concocts to make it sound believable? It is like believing that there is a boogeyman. It's propaganda.
One would simply say just to turn off the television set and shut out the negative nonsense in media broadcasts day in and day out. That's what most people prefer to do. But the most sensible thing to do would be to weigh and decide. First of all, there are two sides to every story, right? And the media have the knack of enforcing censorship to keep much of the truth from being heard. While I am not singling out just one of the news channels, but all of them broadcast the same negative nonsense over and over again. How do we know how accurate the reports really are? That's what I would ask viewers who believe in what they hear. I would also ask them, do you believe in second opinions of a typical topic? How do you know how true the report is? I'll bet that nobody can truthfully answer that. And while the media habitually reports bad news on the economy, but a lot of it is not true and based on their own opinions. So much of it is exaggerated and concocted, or made up. Even if there is a bad economy, it doesn't mean that we just stop right there and worry, and it certainly doesn't prevent us from success, provided we take the right steps, and the first step begins with you. If your goal is to join a team as an independent affiliate, help is always right there, and your upline is just a phone call away to help you every step of the way so you're not alone.
Is this a pyramid scheme? This is probably the most frequently asked question. Pyramid schemes exist everywhere, even in your conventional job. Yes, your job. You are actually raking in money for the business you work for, but who gets the lion's share of the income? Look at this pyramid. The CEO, owner or president of the corporation, of course. Below him are the other executives who earn less than the CEO. Below them are the mid-level managers who make much less, followed by the supervisors, but at the bottom of the pyramid is you, the pawn, who does most of the work and earns the least. This could be defined as a true pyramid scheme.
Many stay-at-home online businesses can be considered pyramid schemes, which is true, but it depends on how you define it. But the best ones would be like turning the pyramid upside down. And depending on your abilities, achievements, and successes, you earn 100% of the income, while your upline earns a percentage apart from what you earn. And it'll essentially be the same with your downline. When they earn 100%, you earn a percentage apart from what they earn. The more people you have in your downline, the better off it will be for you, and it will multiply, and the income continues to grow depending on the abilities and achievements of those in your downline. Keep in mind, however, you are an independent affiliate with no one to boss you around, pun intended. You work the hours you like to work, for example, a couple of hours a day. You are your own boss. The remaining time is your time, and you could use it for pleasure, travel, and still get paid in the process, even while you're asleep. It's like working 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
And finally comes the biggest excuse of all, but I'm no good at it. Some will use that line, I'm no good at it, as an alibi to cover up their actual fear of success and proceed to build walls around them, shutting out all that could make them successful in life, and continue to walk around in circles, stuck in the biggest killer of all, a complacent state. When deep down inside, they continue to dream of wealth and prosperity. The question I would ask them is a line taken from the Bible, who told you you are no good? Many do not know how to answer that question. The real answer is you. Everyone else thinks differently about what you think about yourself. You are your own worst critic. In essence, you're as good as you are, with plenty of room to improve your abilities. The more you learn, the better off you will become, and once you look back at your achievements, you will be proud of yourself and encourage others to do the same. I know I have, and I'm happy that I did through the help I received from my team members, and I'm very grateful for what they have done for me. In return, I have provided many interesting ideas that help our team succeed, especially in the production of this video you are watching right now.
What I would ask a person like this is, if you claim that you're no good at it, but dream of wealth and success, then what is it that's actually stopping you from accomplishing this? Would you rather A, stay where you are, eking your way through life, living paycheck to paycheck, still going around in circles, afraid you may do something wrong? Or B, make your dreams come true by actually doing it and giving it a try? There's an old saying, people dream of failure, but never underestimate your abilities. You can do it, and you'll be surprised that you're far better than you believe you are. In the past, I feared success and claimed I was no good at it, but I overcame this, and I'm very proud of my accomplishments, and look where I am today. Encouragement is the key, my friend. Always believe in yourself and never let yourself down. You can make a difference in your life, and you'll be proud that you did.
I would like to add one final word of advice. If your goal is to be your own boss with a stay-at-home business and working the hours of your choosing and earning as much as you want, there are many online businesses to choose from. But beware of those who will, quote, promise you the world and a quick overnight success with a lucrative offer you cannot refuse, end quote, which I believe is an overstatement. This is one of the most commonly used schemes where one would pay a small fee, for example $49, in order to, quote, see you on the other side, end quote. After watching a brief video likened to that of a, quote, bait and switch, end quote, technique. But what they don't tell you, that in order to learn the secrets of instant success, or how the spokesman had gone from, quote, rags to riches, end quote, buying a multi-million-dollar dream estate and a $100,000 Lamborghini sports car, you must order upgrades where you will wind up paying $350 or more in order to learn the secrets after watching lengthy videos in between these upgrades, as well as selling you their materials such as audios and videos that are too lengthy and complex, requiring perhaps weeks, maybe months of your time to learn. It is basically, quote, here you are, learn the material and good luck to your success, end quote, and then leave you on your own. This leads me to this question. If they are rich and successful, then why are they asking you to pay a vast sum from your hard-earned savings? Sounds ridiculous, right? I am being perfectly honest here by exposing their little schemes. I realize you do not have that much time or the money to spend, and it does take money to make money. But how about taking it down a few steps where for a one-time payment, a fraction of what these sites are charging you, for a package deal as low as $135 to get started, and you are on your way to success with an option to upgrade later at your convenience if you wish to earn more. You will receive personal training with a real person at no extra cost instead of these expensive, lengthy, and complex videos or audios. Paying only $135 will take you a long way in this earn while you learn package, so if you are willing to be coached and then coach others as you gain knowledge, enrolling with our team of independent affiliates may be the right one for you. You will be trained personally by me or any of our team members, where we will stay with you all the way and at any time, where we will be more than happy to answer any questions you may have. And some of our affiliates have more knowledge than others, but all of your questions will be answered, all for $135.
When you enroll into a package of your choice, your sponsor will assist you with everything you need, as well as provide you contact with other team members who are also ready to help you. And the best part, we charge you absolutely nothing. And you want to know why? Because we're more interested in you and your success, not to ask for any more of your money. What you do with your money is your business, and you can build on what you earn, as well as use a portion of it to upgrade to a higher package if your goal is to earn more. And depending on your ability, and in as little as 12 weeks, you can earn up to $4,500 a week. Yes, $4,500 on the lowest package, and up to $17,000 for the next higher package. Now, I will not get into the lengthy detail, but I will be more than happy to provide you with contact information at the end of this video. And if you would like more information, I will provide you with all the information you need, as well as brief videos that may answer all of your questions. But if your desire is to join our team of affiliates, then I would like to welcome you aboard. I'm Harold Arneson, and I look forward to seeing you and speaking with you soon. Bye for now.